Hey everyone. Okay, please excuse my frizzy, fuzzy hair. I'm actually waiting to go into my psychologist's office. I just was at school all morning. I'm really tired, but I have an appointment. So anyway, I was just making an update because it's been about a week, maybe two, I don't know. So I am 17 weeks and about 5 days. I will be 18 weeks on Wednesday, and it's Monday. So I am just waiting very impatiently for my progesterone shots because they have not come in. So they ordered them on January 29th and they have not come in, and it's February 11th. That is 2 weeks if I'm doing the math correctly. So I'm starting to get a little frustrated. They did tell me, they're like, oh, they're coming, like, we'll let you know as soon as they're in. It's not necessarily like detrimental at this point, but because they said I could start them anytime between like 16 weeks and like whatever, but I want them sooner than later. So on that note, pregnancy after miscarriage and loss, especially too. So if you don't know me, if you don't know my story, this is my, I lost two babies, one in 2016 and one in 2018, two girls, and one was at 22 weeks and one was at 17 weeks. One was a preterm labor, that's how it started, and the other one was an intrauterine fetal death. So two totally different things. So now being pregnant and being close to the same point I was when I lost those two, it's very hard, it's very difficult. I am scared of everything. Any pain I have, like I had back pain yesterday, that scared me. Any discharge, I know, gross, whatever. If I feel something, I'm like, oh my God, was that fluid? If my underwear have a wet spot in them, is that amniotic fluid? And so I've started wearing a panty liner because it kind of like makes it so you can't tell that it's wet. And I know that it's not amniotic fluid at this point. I can tell it's discharge. Things change when you're pregnant. This has been very nerve-wracking for me. I'm just scared. One good thing is that my fetal heart rate, you know, the monitor I have, it doesn't tell you their baby's heart rate, but I can hear this baby's heartbeat anytime I listen to it. The baby moves a lot. I can hear the baby moving on my monitor, and I have this baby I can feel move. Now, I never felt Olivia move, and she passed away right before 17 weeks. I've been feeling this baby for a couple of weeks. But I do have an interior placenta, which means it's in front, so they told me it might be harder to feel it. To me, it's not harder to feel it, but it feels different. It's like more internal. Instead of kicking outward, I feel like it's kicking toward my cervix or maybe into the placenta, and it feels really strange, but I can tell that it's the baby. So that's a good thing. And I am more confident with this pregnancy. I feel more confident, but I'm not letting my guard down. But yeah, the pregnancy itself is going good. Like I said, I did tell my oldest daughter that I'm pregnant. She took it, you know, well, like I thought she was going to be 18. She's a teenager. She was just like, oh, I'm like, have you noticed this? She's like, no. And then she laughed. And it's like, it is very obvious. Now, my 8-year-old I have not told, and I do plan on coming out in the open to everybody with this pregnancy at about 20 weeks. Maybe a tiny bit before, because my anatomy ultrasound is next week when I'm 19 weeks. I don't know, like, God, I don't know. I don't know when. So yeah, I might wait till 20 weeks to come out with it. I know 20 weeks, like I said, I lost Emerson at 22 weeks. I know that 20 weeks is not a safe point for me or for anybody, but I can't hide it for much longer. It's pretty obvious. In fact, these are maternity scrubs, and I can't even fit in my other scrubs. They just ride up and are like uncomfortable. So anyway, the pregnancy itself is going good so far, and I feel good about this pregnancy, but it is so hard. anyone that's been pregnant after a loss, you know, and then people will tell you that, oh, you're in your second trimester now, you're safe. You're not safe. My losses were not in the first trimester. My losses were in the second trimester. And I mean, people lose babies in the third trimester, and it's just so scary. It really is. But, sorry, there's like a guy coming and I don't want him to see me talking. So, anyway, that's about it right now. I don't have much else to say. I just wanted to make an update because it has been a while, and I haven't been to the psychologist in a while, so I'm kind of looking forward to this. I need someone to get this out to, like, my fears and my frustrations, and I am going to call my doctor's office today or tomorrow and ask them about the progesterone shots, because 2 weeks, I mean, I don't see how it could take much longer, and I really freaking want them. Even if I have to wait until next Wednesday, or Monday, I mean Wednesday, whatever, whenever I'm going for my ultrasounds, you know, I really want to start these shots. It would make me feel just that much better to know that I had a little more protection from preterm labors. So anyway, so yeah, that's it. And I am, like, again, I said, oh God, looking at myself in this camera, ugh, I know you guys don't care what I look like, but I just feel so scuzzy all the time because I'm always wearing scrubs and my hair is always back, and I'm just, ugh, but whatever. So anyway, I will talk to you guys next week or before. So talk to you later.